Alrighty, boys, and we're back with another very, I don't even know what to call these at this point. I feel like you guys enjoy these. They stir up a little bit of controversy, you know what I'm saying? I got some people who, get very defensive when I make these videos and are just like, I can't believe you don't have the same opinion as me. I think these are, I don't know, I think they're pretty good, discussion type videos. You know, it kind of gives two sides to the story. But yeah, we have another one of these. So the title is Anyone Else Feels Like the Progress of the Game Has Stalled. Oh man. Hey, I scanned through some of this before what's it called, clicking record, and we have some good content right here. You understand me? All right. So, actually, before I start, because everyone gets their feelings hurt way too quick, if I disagree with your opinion, if I disagree with what you said, don't be too upset. It's okay. We can have different opinions. It's nothing towards you personally. It's just towards your opinion. It happens, okay? I need to give this trigger warning because people get triggered a little bit too quickly and get a little bit too defensive way too quickly. We can have different opinions and still exist. It's okay. Now, let's continue. All right, so what's it called? The main poster says, I remember in the early months of release when we had actual big patches with meaningful changes once a week. Now we get a patch every few months that, to my opinion, does not add a lot of things to the game and is centered around bug fixes caused by the previous patch. I don't know what to think of it no more. Have they stopped working as much on Bannerlord? Are they happy with the product they currently have? I've been waiting to play again, and I honestly don't see a reason to do that. Okay, so let's answer this one by one. First, in the early months, they would release a lot once a week. That is true. You want to know why they did that? Because it was just released. There was a lot of eyes on it. They wanted to make sure it was fully playable to as much people as possible. Now, in terms of content of those patches to the patches we have now, to be completely honest with you, more content is added in these patches than the previous ones. You can go back, you can go look at it. I actually have a video of me going over the patches and meaningful changes. And once we hit the 1.5s, which we're currently in, those are actually some of the biggest patches that we've had for this game since release. You can go back and look at those. It is what it is. I just recently did it myself, so I know exactly what, in terms of meaningful changes, I'm guessing he means by like different mechanics and stuff. We have been receiving a new 1 to 2 mechanics per update as of right now. Now we get it once every few months. Yes, they went back. They went a little bit slower. They wanted to make sure they can add new systems in, do a little bit more safer so there's less bugs on the beta. It makes sense. It's completely normal. Any other early access game will have one update every 3 months. That's completely normal. And we're getting one every, I would say, 1 to 1.5 months, which is not bad at all. It's not. A lot of people have this. See, here's the thing. A lot of people have the same opinion because the first couple of months we had this once a week update thing, and everyone got so used to that. And then when they fell back to the normal patch cycle that literally almost every company follows, all of a sudden it's bad. They're too slow. They're too this, but really they're not. They're still, a lot faster than a lot of other early accesses. If we're talking about for sure, like they're still faster than those, but based on what they started off in the early access when they first started, they're slower than they were before. But in terms of everybody else, they're still pretty fast. So it's just like this perception people have in their head. But having a meaningful update every month is not bad at all. It really isn't. And like I said before, the 1.5s have had a lot more content per patch than previous patches, especially when the game was first released. You can even go check it based on size and even based on what's it called, just content-wise, they are bigger. He says the patches. Okay, so we went over that. Have they stopped working as much on Bannerlord? Not really. There's a lot of big new expansive things coming into the game. Obviously, the terrain system, where based on where you are on the map, is actually how you're going to spawn into the map. Keep battles are coming, and a lot more changes. Multiplayer is getting a very a significant amount of changes. You know, you got the ranked play, spectator mode, actual leaderboards. That's going to be a lot of fun. They haven't stopped working, but again, they're not the biggest company. You know what I mean? This takes time. You know, and they have lives as well. You know what I mean? I bet you a lot of them have, uh, either just their family. They could have a girlfriend, a wife, children. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? That they work their time. You know, and then they get their time off as well. It's just like a job. You know, so they're doing what they're supposed to do. They haven't really, like, people say they slowed down, but just because they don't post as much updates and stuff like that, like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta step back, work a little bit more, and post a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, less frequently, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. People make it out to be so like such a big deal, but they're still doing it. Like, they're still working at it. Like, nothing has really changed. It's just the fact that we're not getting one every single week. Like, that's okay. It's really okay. Trust me. Alrighty. Next one we have, next person. I feel that a lot of the patches make the game worse in some way, i.e., at the moment, a mob of low tier melee can defeat high tier to weight and speed. What? How are you gonna say that a lot of patches make the game worse, and then literally give an example of something like? Are you trying to say like the whole concept of how low tiers can still defeat high tiers? That's kind of one of the reasons why Mount Blade combat is how it is. I don't even think that's a problem. Yeah, maybe buff the high tiers a little bit more, but at the same time, the whole point of why Mountain Blade combat feels so good is because you being super high tier and super high armor, you still feel like you're still a man inside the battle. You're not just like this god on the field that could just destroy waves and waves of enemies. You know what I mean? It's not like that type of game. So, yeah, no, bro. Come on now. If you listed at least a couple of things, then maybe. But come on, bro. Next person. I'm in the exact same situation as yours. Sometimes it really feels like currently there are two guys working on the game and they're watching Netflix at the same time and they are interns. Oh my god. Why are people like this? You know what I mean? Why are people like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like they have something in their head that they believe, and then they just like exaggerate to the most extreme point and just like say stuff that they know is not to be true. It's not proven anywhere. It's not facts anywhere. They just say this ridiculous stuff, and then you have other people who like back up and be like, yeah, I kind of agree with that because the patch haven't been. It's like, bro, what is this, bro? And why is this the forums, bro? Like, this is the official. You join the official forums to make these copy pasta posts, man. That literally, like, this is something like my brother would make. He's literally, what's it called, 12. Like what is this, bro? Like, what? All right, let's keep reading. According to Wikipedia, Tailworlds is 130 employees, okay? And the game is an EA, and they're supposed to work on the game full time since the game is technically not out. Well, that's also not true. They're not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it's good to work on it full time, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they're not working full time either, but you don't know that as well, you know what I mean? This person doesn't know that as well. He's just implying that, based on how the patches are going, that they're not all working full time, which, again, there's nothing to back this up. But also, like I said before, as a game company, I don't see it as a bad idea to split the work and work on multiple stuff at once. I think that's smart to do regardless. I'm not saying that is what they're doing. I have no information on that. That's just my opinion. And then he goes, and we have monthly updates with a few bugs and a new sheet model. 130 people working on a sheet model. I really don't get it. The reason you don't understand it is because you literally just think of the most random stuff in your head, and you also think about stuff that other people who have made negative comments on the thread, you've read them a lot of times, and then you started to repeat them. So now you're in the cycle. That is why you don't understand it. This whole sheet model thing, like literally, what was it? Like, I forgot what patch it was exactly, but or was it a hotfix? It might have been a hotfix or a patch where they stated there is a new sheep model. And everyone went crazy. They were like, oh my god, we waited for this, this, and that, and that. And then after that, they've just been using that they've just been continuously using that, continuously using that same little point. And it's such a bad point to have. And this whole post, it's just, bro, like this guy right here, you know, his point kind of, you know, it was kind of like, how can I explain it? It wasn't made in a negative way. It's just, you know, he was asking some questions. He was just asking questions like, you know, what's happened? Have they stalled? This, and that. I understand, so I try to answer it. But this right here, this person being like, I kind of agree with you. If I was this guy, I would not want this person to agree with me. This person is literally just copy pasta what they've seen literally in other threads about you know, just overall just bad takes, man. Just bad takes. That's the best way I could put it. I don't know how else to say it. This whole sheep model thing, it's like, dog, what are they supposed to do? Do you want them to just stop doing anything except adding big new features? Do you want them to not do any bug fixes, no crash fixes? Do you want just the new features? Because I promise you, if they just did that, if they just gave you the new features with no performance updates, with no bug fixes, with no crash fixes, guess what's going to happen to your game? It will be unplayable, and then you will go back on these forums and you will complain again. Like, it's a never-ending cycle. I swear it's a never-ending cycle. Alright, let's continue. Tailworlds is a very relaxed work environment. They do not have scheduled deadlines, and the current state of the game is a result of that. If Tailworlds was actually actively developing the game, half the problems people complain about would cease to exist. Again, another opinion. Do you know what I'm trying to say? All these people right here are talking as if they have some insider information. They're part of the dev team. How do you know it's a very relaxed situation? How do you know that they're not working on it full time? How do we know this information? Where's the source? Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just like, at this point, bro, people just make stuff up. And I'm not saying it's true or if it's not true, but it's just like, bro, why make these threads? Like, he was literally looking for an answer, maybe like a source from somebody, and then you just have all of these guys just like, oh, I think it's this one. Actually, you know, I think this is what's happening. No, actually, I think this... Bro, that's so bad, bro. Like, what are you doing? And then we got this guy again from the for the video I did the other day. And second of all, here's another thing. I don't think this is a bad thing anyways. Having a very relaxed work environment provides good work. You know what I mean? It provides good, hearty work. It does. You know what I mean? A lot of people think, oh, if they're not in a rush, if they're not under stress, then nothing good is going to get done. No, I think having a relaxed work environment is a good work environment. You know what I mean? I don't like this stigma that they have to like work super hard hours, they have to crunch and stuff. Bro, that's not good anyways. Like, why would you want to put people through that? Just so you can get a better product? That sounds really messed up if you really think about it. And then the whole no schedules, no deadlines. Good. Good. Let them work. Let it take as long as possible. It'll be a good game. There you go. I think this is fine. Boom. And then we have this guy from the video from the other... literally from the other thread, and I like how people are calling him out as well. But he said, remember, Tailworlds is subsidized by the Turkish government, so they could take all the time in the world and still get their payday. Even if they were, it's not a big deal. Like I said before in the other video, I'm going to just repeat it quickly. You know, if you're working on something and you get paid, even getting paid extra for doing it, right? Your financial burdens are covered. Your rent is all that is covered. Guess what? Your mind is going to be free of those burdens, and you're going to be able to work better. It's very simple. You're going to be more positive. It's very simple. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. You know what I mean? Like, when you're stressed about stuff in your life, and then you go into work, your work isn't going to come out good. That's just how it works. But if you have your other life stuff in order before you come into work, guess what? You're going to work better. You're going to be more productive. You're going to be more positive. That's just how it works. And then we got people saying, stop spamming incorrect information. You might as... Listen, this person right here should have literally included this one right here, this guy, And well, not this guy. This guy just, you know, has a problem with the combat system. That's fine. But they should include these two guys as well in their little, you know, you're spamming the forum, incorrect information. Literally, these two as well. Really, it's just a feeling. Okay. Okay. Something big is coming. The terrain system's coming. Oh, look at this guy right here. Oh, this is that. This is that. Oh, this is what gets you up in the morning. Just makes you feel, oh, great. They may not be subsidized by the Turkish government, but they are plenty subsidized by many fools like myself who actually believed that that believed them when they made promises. Bro, if you don't believe them no more, why are you here? Bro, I don't... Look. You know how people say my haters are my biggest fans? You know what I'm saying? It's so true on this forums. It's actually the... Like... I swear. Like... I don't want to say it's a majority because I don't think it's literally not a majority. But the minority of people on these forums that are very negative... They're just such haters of Bannerlord. And then if you ask them about Warband, they're gonna be like, bro, it's my favorite game in the world. It's this, and that. It's like, bro, chill. It's like, what? Oh my god, I don't even know what to say anymore. For the progress to stall, it would need to have picked up in the first place. Good one, bro. Good one, bro. Yo, this is good. This is content right here. Are you kidding me? They've gotten their big paycheck and now... Wait. They've gotten their big paycheck now. They'll work on it at whatever pace is most comfortable. Gotta love EA. Bro, you gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it, bro. I love it too, bro. Hey, listen. I love it too. You know what I mean? What else we got? People, please, you must understand that C word or bugs that are fixed and the fixes cause more bugs, or CJ being broken, the more broken than fixed than even... Okay, dog, listen, dog. Yo, listen. You lost the plot. What is going on anymore? Taking a break. I'm not going to comment on this person. This person got offended last time, so I won't comment on you, just so you don't feel upset. Well, yeah, there it is. What is this? Oh, this is good right here. I think that they left a couple of guys to do some bug fixing and went off to develop a new game, cause that is where the money is. New title equals more sales. Yes, bro, it's exactly what they did, bro. Where'd you find that out, bro? Did you go to the meeting? Did you go to the staff meeting? Bro, I must have missed it, bro. Shoot. I must have missed the staff meeting. Next time they have a meeting about exactly how their company works, bro, let me know, bro. I must have missed it, bro. On God. Okay. Listen, what a post. What an absolute waste of time of a post. To a lot of people who commented here with their brilliant takes, listen, dog, I said this before and I'm going to say it one more time. You got to find something else to do. I'm letting you know. Like, you got to find something else to do. This whole, like, you know, whether you're trying to... if you're trying to troll and be funny, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I be doing this sometimes too, you know what it is. But if you really are very upset at this game because of, you know, either the patch is going too slow or this and that, bro, get active. Go do something. You know what I'm saying? Go do something. Because the current pace of patches, if we're being completely honest, is completely fine. You know what I mean? I think people are being very ridiculous with some of their claims. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, there's some stuff that still isn't fixed that should be fixed. I understand that. And I agree. It should be fixed. But we've gotten explanations for a lot of these things and why they're not fixed. And it sucks. And also we've gotten explanations of why certain stuff wasn't approved. And again, it sucks. But, you know, be positive. Be more positive. It'll be good for you. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that'll do it for me. Let me know what you guys think about this. And, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.